Legal Online is an absolutely indispensable tool for mooters conducting both general and specific research. So up the top you've got your general categories, but the encyclopedia is the best one at the beginning of your research when you're trying to get a holistic picture of the law. So say we're looking for causation. You'll see we get a lot of hits, but they're all classed by categories. So if you're looking for criminal law, you can go down, look at all the criminal law entries and find something that looks like it could be relevant. You'll see there are usually more citations than in this one, but if you click there, you'll be able to go through to the judgment of the case that's been cited. Now, you might not necessarily want this judgment, or maybe you do want to download the PDF, which you can do there, but you also want to check out the first point record. Now, the first point record is a fantastic way for mooters to get a good idea of the way a doctrine has progressed or other cases in the area. So up the top you have all of the different ways in which it's cited, which is great if you're looking for the authorised report. You've got a head note which will summarise the issues in the case and the facts. And then you've got a long list of all the cases that have been applied by or considered that particular case. The list isn't usually as long as this one. This case has gotten a lot of consideration. And then down the bottom you've got journal articles that refer to that case. So using the first point citation is a great way to springboard your research off into other cases. Of course, you can just search for specific cases, and I'll show you a really good function of this specific database, and that is the fact that if you do pull up a case, so we'll pull up a Mardio, which is a seminal equity case. If you do search a case, you can then use that case to find other cases which consider similar principles. So say we've searched for a Mardio, you'll see that we then get a list of the various things considered by that case, and if you click on one of them, what happens is you'll go through to a list of other cases which have considered that precise principle. So that can be useful if, like in the previous instance, you have a really long list of cases which cite a particular case and you're not sure which of them are relevant for your purposes. Now, the advantages of Thomson's are many. You can get all of the full text decisions, you can have a look at the history of the case. Perhaps the only disadvantage is it's not quite as clear as Lexis in demonstrating whether a case is good law anymore using colours, but at the same time, if you look at all of the first point information, you'll be able to work that out fairly easily.